We are here. The graphic is wrong. This is the Friday. Welcome, everyone. Ooh, there we go.
Thursday.
Look at Jason's look. I can't even.
I'm business. Today's all business.
You know, guys, you pasteurize an egg, and then all of a sudden, it's a tie and glasses and jacket, no shirt.
Do you know that it's only fitting actually that you put Thursday up by accident with that banner, because the first time we had Baker on, it started Mr. Casual Friday was actually on a Thursday. I just found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just looked back at our stuff and I was like, wow, it was like the end of March on a Thursday.
That's incredible. Well, we are gearing up to the end of week 9, going into week 10. So we need a drink more than ever. So let's not even waste time. I'm
Unfortunately, our Mr. Casual couldn't show up. I was going to throw it there like a little, he's not showing up, but of course he's fucking here.
Of course he's here. Of course we're excited. And Jan, Two Little Sammys, already says that Jason looks like a Hollywood agent from the 70s, like Tootsie. Absolutely. Wait till you see the vibe of our lovely, lovely guest. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Casual Friday himself, Rob Baker.
Yeah! Oh, so good to be here.
It's so good to have you. We're so excited.
Josie,
the buddy, you.
Oh, you froze.
You got it right away.
Okay, here's what I love.
Although, can you name anybody else in that band?
Of the Pussycats?
Yeah. There's Josie and then the other ones.
No, he can't. He just can't.
Nobody can.
Yeah, there was Josie and then the other ones that were complaining.
I bet Two Little Sandwiches can.
I bet you Two Little Sandwiches, and I bet you Jameson Kramer as well can name all the Pussycat
they're on
dolls.
it right now.
So listen, here's
already on it.
Here's what I love. I want to just show the new setup that Mr. Casual has brought. Now we got you in a wide. Look at this. That deserves 2 choirs. I can't with how good you look today. Not that you looked bad before.
Thank you very much.
This is the smartest man in the frat house.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah. He's the guy in the frat with so many cool women around him where he's like, "Thanks, Janelle." And she's giving him an espresso or something in the frat. He has the Nespresso.
I have an assistant?
No, you just have a bevy of women that are just we're cool, we all feel respected.
But then some guy goes, "How long has he been at this school?" And someone goes, "He just started this year."
He rules the roost. I
feel like that's a pretty great movie script right there.
I already love one of the messages in the and I don't know if it's about us or in the chat, but Siobhan in the chat just said, "So much energy. I love it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's what I love. You guys you're just elevating your bits, and like I said before we started recording, I seem to have not gotten the memo, and I just do the same thing.
Well, you got your Josie and the Pussycats robe on.
Yeah, we're matching.
Yeah, these are little jammies, little jammy top. So, Rob, how are you?
But also, what people have to know is that at 12:10, you're doing all the technical stuff, and me and Jason are just being stupid.
You're not
and you have to actually make this show run.
You're not even being stupid at all, and I really could get my shit together, but I convince myself every Thursday night that it's fine. I'm like, I got it together. I have enough time to do everything, and then I try and rush a cocktail, and here we are. Speaking of,
if you don't think we're being stupid, then we got work to do.
That guy saying that was amazing.
Guys, they don't think we're stupid enough. What do we got here, Jerry? Pull up the PowerPoint. Good. No PowerPoint. It's a pie. Good.
Good. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need: more pie stuff, more pranks, everyone. If we're not George Clooney by the end of the day, we didn't do our jobs. Okay, so should we get into the cocktails so we can start drinking them? Although I don't know if you've stopped.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, Mr. Casual, please tell us what we are drinking today.
Oh, well, technically, it's a white lady.
Yes.
It's gin, it's triple sec, it's lemon juice, it's simple syrup, it's egg.
That's amazing.
Pasteurized.
But as someone said in a comment last night, it should be called a white wife.
White wife. Which I lived for. And I was like, have we gone too far with this joke?
No.
I agree. I also agree. I don't think it's gone far enough. So it's
a white lady. I think it should be called a white wife. You throw a little rosé in there, it's a white wife.
Absolutely.
You throw a ring in it.
Throw a ring in it. Yeah.
Throw a ring.
Throw a ring
And
in
the
it.
white lady becomes a white wife.
No, Jason.
That's how you get married.
Yeah.
You throw a ring in a white lady and she becomes a white wife.
Honestly, if someone threw a diamond ring in a cocktail, I would marry them right now. I'm ready. This is the quarantine. I'm ready. This is the new thing. Throw a diamond in a cocktail glass for me. Jason, how did your pasteurizing go? We were all following it.
Well, perfect. It's weird though. Like
Yours doesn't
well.
look. I think the egg white is in your cocktail. It's not above like Baker's.
so. Yeah, but so Baker sends us, or Mr. Casual Friday sends us the recipe. You're supposed to shake it twice, once with ice and then once without. So I don't know how you get the froth to stay up on top like that because I just did exactly what the instructions said.
Do you know how?
Yeah, please.
You shake it until you're exhausted the second time. Like you have to kind of grab it.
But how does it stay frothy?
Until you're like you have nothing left.
Oh.
Yeah, I shook it twice.
Like that?
So do you just have egg white in your cocktail?
Well, it's shaken with ice and then shaken dry.
Okay.
Milady.
What? You're looking at me like I'm crazy, but like this is exactly what a white lady is. And if you look at
Listen, don't you have to tell me twice? I live the life. I walk the
I'm
walk.
just curious on how you get. I'm just curious how you get the froth, but so when you shake it vigorously and then you dump it in there, the froth just comes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So like you shake it with ice until it's so cold that it hurts your fingers. Then dump out the ice and dump it back in and shake it again and shake it so hard that your arms get tired. And then you pour it in your glass. And then after like a minute or like 20 seconds, it kind of separates into that.
Cool.
So then that's what I did wrong. I didn't shake it enough. The thing is, I don't have a shaker, so I tried to MacGyver something, and that's why I couldn't.
What did you MacGyver? Tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us
Two
the
glasses
MacGyver.
that kind of fit together.
Right.
I left my shaker with Mr. Alistair Forbes, who I'm sure is not listening to this podcast.
No, we had Alistair on, and he was we saw him in the chat the day before he was supposed to be on the podcast, and we were like, that's the first time he's listened to this. And
then we waited 5 minutes and said, Alistair, if you're still listening, why don't you say something?
He was gone.
He didn't say anything.
He popped in and out. He quickly popped in and out.
Not for me.
No. Yeah.
Stacey, what about your drink?
Okay, well, I already am a white lady, so I was like, I don't have any of the things. So I rushed, as I was explaining today, and what I did was I muddled blueberries, blackberries, and a bit of maple syrup with lime, and then I added gin and some soda water to this beverage.
That sounds fantastic. Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers. This is the ultimate white lady.
It's got to be served in a wine glass that big.
Look how big this is. This is like that drink. This is like the Wayne's World drink where like it's the blue drink where they're just like sipping. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And then Garth goes under the table. He's like, I don't know if this is happening.
Yeah.
He's all
Can we
scared.
trust him? Yeah. Jan says that Stacey is drinking a pink mama. Ooh, girl. Where are my kids? By the end of this, you don't know. Love that.
I got to say a couple of things.
Please.
First of all, Stacey,
Yep.
your picture of you farming on Instagram,
Oh,
incredible.
That's nice. That's just nice. Thank
I
you.
loved it so much. It was like I loved the landscape. I loved the fashion. I loved the
you.
boots the most.
Oh, those
the boots
David.
were fantastic.
Yeah. The David Bowie boots. I miss wearing them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect farming boots.
Thank
I
you.
loved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. I'm going to let
And
that land.
second thing, Jason, you've gotten so much better at Instagram stories. Like seeing like Jason, it's just like, man, he's come a long way.
He's come a real long way.
I feel like you're feeding into the fire that Stacey has built.
He's complimenting you.
No, but
what is your problem?
I'm feeding into the fire that Stacey has built.
Because I've put up when we started the podcast, I put up this picture that I want to. Anyways, it was very badly pixelated, and then it was like Jason doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I was like, oh yeah, I fucked one up. But then that turns into like Jason doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm like,
okay, we need to stop because you just got a really nice compliment, and for some reason you're doing a backstroke into the past. We got to embrace the future.
And I fucked up actually. It was because I know Jason, and I knew this would happen. Jason, you're a piece of shit. The reason why I put that too is like, so my Instagram stories over this weekend, because I think you're talking about yesterday when my trip to look for this stuff. Totally.
Yeah, for your milk, your egg milk that you're drinking this morning.
Instagram stories and is to make them better is just don't care, just take a picture of what you're finding and then you're done.
Well, listen, Haley's saying she really liked your boomerang of triple sec. Mahalo. She's telling you mahalo. Jason, you're getting better. I
literally risked my life for this drink because my wife went shopping yesterday and she's like, you know what? They didn't have any triple sec and they didn't have any egg whites. And I was like, put the gloves on, put the mask on. I'm going back out there. And that's because I was like, I got to.
Which wife?
This.
Which wife?
My white wife.
How do you think
Seattle?
I just love. Here's my favorite thought: is like Baker's setup here like makes me not even want to go to like a close-up shot. Like this is just the shot. You have a very beautiful home. Yeah. And then what is funny to me with Jason was he had to tell his son to get out of his own room while he was shirtless in those fake glasses. Will he? No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. I just think it's very funny. I just think it's funny is all. It's just nice. Also, thank you, Shauna, for bringing it up because this was my second thing I wanted to bring up about Jason's Instagram is can we talk about your knitted mask? You're wearing a sweater for a mask.
Tell me about it.
I also had questions about that.
What's going on with the mask?
The mask is, but I do put like,
ew.
I know.
Ew, there's freaking egg milk stuck in your throat.
Hold on a second.
That's where all the foam is. The foam is all in them already.
I know.
I did like, you said that recipe. I doubled up on it.
Did you hear him breathe when he finished drinking? He was like,
I'm drowning. Whoa.
Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
I don't care. I don't know.
No, tell us about what you put in your
knitted mask.
Yeah.
Oh, the mask, right? Yeah. They're sewn by my wife's mom, and she sent them in to us or over to us because our masks are taking forever to get here. But so then I've put like paper towel in between, so because you're supposed to coffee filters and paper towels. They're saying because a knitted mask isn't really going to catch the stuff.
I know. I've just never seen. I just haven't seen a knitted mask.
It takes a bubby to build it.
It certainly does.
It certainly does.
And also,
it takes a bubby to build it.
But you're in LA too. I was like, it just seems warm.
For sure, it's too much. But like, we're just waiting for our masks to come. But I don't wear that one too often because But I was like, I'm in the car. I'm going to the thing. It'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah, no. Shauna says she's very impressed with the quality. I just was like, whoa, knit.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen yarn in a while, and it was a nice thing.
What is this woven fabric?
It's my mouth sweater.
But what will the sheeps wear? You mean I could put that on my body?
It's my mouth sweater for when I get my egg milk.
Boomerang.
Oh my God. I just am dying. You going out to get eggs with your knitted mask and you still made egg milk.
I approached a lady in the store that worked there in that knitted mask.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, hey, where's your pasteurized eggs? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, is there a section
Yeah,
where the
because
eggs
they're
are
not.
pasteurized?
The cartons of egg whites are not with the eggs.
The funny thing
Sorry.
is, she went home and she went, so some guy comes up to me wearing this mask asking for pasteurized eggs, and he looks exactly like how you think he does.
Look, there's a bit more of an Easter egg in one of those stories that I was wondering if somebody would catch and pick up, and maybe they didn't, and maybe it's not an Easter egg. But also, if you look very closely, though, I'm also wearing because I don't have we can't find the gloves to wear, so I'm wearing like full on snow mitts.
Oh my God. You were wearing winter
Trust
mitts.
me, when I was shooting that triple sec thing, I was like, don't get the glove in the shot. Don't get the glove in the shot.
So you wearing winter gloves is an Easter egg?
Well, not an Easter egg, but I mean, like, there was something else hidden within those shots that I was like, if somebody catches this, I'm gonna for sure.
I don't know. If you call a head injury an Easter egg, then by all means, just define it as you will.
Yeah. A pasteurized Easter egg.
A man with winter gloves and a reverse balaclava is looking for pasteurized eggs. Oh my God.
Hot out there today, huh, guys?
I just shaved my beard. My face is a bit chilly. Anywho's, I'm looking to make a drink at 9:30 in the morning. Can you help me out?
I can't get my wallet, gloves, so.
It's like a scarf is like too much, you know? It's like, I just need wool right here.
If I'm being honest with you, my face, fine. You know what gets really cold? My lips. My lips. It's just for my lips.
My teeth. They really.
You have a scarf. Where do you get? I need two things. I need pasteurized eggs, and I need to find the teeth scarf.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Petit Jason. And me and my friends, we go on the internet and we drink. And so,
Hello, I am Petit Jason. Are you the maitre d' at this grocery store?
bonjour, 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 bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci.
Shayla did
My
ask
lady.
a very, I guess a question that makes sense. Why do I have winter gloves in LA? And
Right.
they say Canada, but I guess the truth is,
You want everyone to know where you're from, so you carry around your winter gloves and go,
Jason's not a chump. Like, he knows the thing on the backpack. That's played out.
played out.
yeah.
Yeah, you wear your country hands forward. Gloves.
Is that stupid enough for you, Larry? Guys, we had an uptake this month. Good. Winter gloves in LA. Good move.
I don't know how you're wiggling your tie like that. It's so specifically chaotic. It's like a cartoon.
Right, back to the meeting.
I also want to talk about this tie and what outfit it would ever go with. It's very loud.
It's from my ska band.
Yeah, totally. That's so fun. What do you wear that with? A black shirt, a white shirt, black jacket?
And a long jacket.
Like a long jacket that has something to tie it closed in the middle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's that song. Wait.
What?
It's from that song, Long Jacket.
I don't think that song's called Long Jacket. Just drink your egg milk.
What is this song, Long Jacket?
Isn't it from Cake?
Yeah. From Cake.
But it's not called Long Jacket.
That's what I call it.
Rob, I have a question for you. Well, I guess I've already
Yeah.
answered it, but when you muddle fruit and stuff, it like comes through the strainer. Do you then restrain with like a smaller thing?
Yeah, I might use like a separate strainer
Yeah.
to catch everything. Yeah. But also, who cares? Like, if there's like fruit pieces in your drink, those are delicious too.
No, totally. But I like there was a lot of bloobs in there, and I was like, listen, we all can't party, you guys. Some of you guys are going in the sink, okay? It looked like a swamp on top for a sec.
I love the expression bloobs.
The bloobs. Oh yeah.
bloobs.
I have been just jamming bloobs in the old M hole. I'll tell you that. That's mouth
What
hole.
just happened?
What? Jason,
Like you guys walked out of the stupid boardroom, had a bit of a conversation, and I walked out and it was like, I'm just stuffing M's in my M hole or something.
here's what's crazy.
Bloobs in the M hole.
Bloobs in the M hole.
First of all, Jason, you're doing a live show, and this past week, I have to say,
Very live.
you know, what would you do if you didn't have those eyes? Do you think you'd have a comedy career?
Nope.
He knows his moneymaker.
I mean, you know, I did do one scene that like that was my only bit for 5 minutes.
I know.
Was that Border?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I literally did this for 5 minutes.
I also don't like how you're talking this whole episode. Of course I was.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
It was.
Oh, God. I have a clip. I was watching Border back in the day when I was teaching, and we were going to do it as a scene with my students. And do you think Second City would really get mad if I posted it on our Instagram? But it is just Jason's eyes for a minute where he's like, and the crowd is like, ah! It's just him standing there with his eyes really open. I'm going to post it. Who cares?
I love that scene so much.
It's so funny.
You, Nigel Downer, Jen Caruana, just a fantastic scene.
Two little sandwiches.
Two little sandwiches, almost no talking.
Yeah.
And killing it the whole time.
The best was, and I think we've said this on the podcast before, but being backstage while they were doing that scene, Jan does one movement in the sketch, and we could hear when she did it because the crowd, like the audience, would just lose their minds. It was just her crossing her legs, and you could tell when she did it because the audience would lose it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh,
Apparently, I got way too close to Nigel's mouth. I guess in these times it would be a weird sketch.
I say go for it.
Go for it.
I just say go for it. Who cares?
I tried that in a couple of classes I taught. I tried doing that scene, but your and Nigel's especially object work and the way that like opening the door and miming it and getting out, and it was so specific and beautiful that like I'd end up just playing people the video and go like that, like do it that good.
They can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you watch someone
make
do
your eyes big.
Oh yeah, big eyes.
That's big.
Although Jen said these glasses could have a comedy career on their own.
Oh yeah. You keep adjusting them like they're real.
They are.
You know when someone does something funny and like you watch them and you like, you son of a bitch. Like you know it's funny, but you're like, fuck, god damn it. That's every time Jason did something, it was like barely a bit and the audience would love it. And I was like, fucking what?
And that's true because like I remember during process, like if you get Stacey to go, god damn it, then you're like, well, I guess I did something good.
That's nice. Yeah, you get so jealous. You're just like, what? Why aren't I in that?
But then there was other times where he'd work for like 3 months trying to like imitate a trampoline from backstage. Like it wasn't so quickly a goddammit.
Oh no.
It was like, oh my God, he's obsessed.
Yeah, people did not like that scene. I bought a lot of props for that scene that didn't even make the show.
A little thing about Jason is he was known to buy so many props to the point where everyone involved was like, you don't need to buy that.
In my very first show, because we didn't really have we had a great stage manager, but that stage manager didn't have the responsibility of getting our props, or at least I didn't know they did. And so I would do it all the time. In my first show, I had to feed a horse with a carrot, but the horse was imaginary. So the whole bit is just like getting an audience member to try to shove a real carrot into their mouth. And I found it worked when I could find these giant carrots, but I could only find them at one place in Chinatown. So like every 3 days after it rotted, I had to like get on my bike and go to Chinatown to buy one big carrot. And
wait, would you use the same carrot for 3 days on different audience members?
Yeah.
But you would cut the top off.
They don't eat it or anything. They just have to hold it and try to get it into the horse's mouth.
Right. Okay.
Oh, they're not
like
eating the carrot. They're trying to feed a fake horse.
They're trying to feed a fake horse. Yeah. So it's not that anyone eats it, but then like it would essentially start to go a bit bad. And you're like, well, I got to go get another one on the bike every 3 days during that entire 6 month run. I was like, this was the stupidest thing I ever did.
Kayla just said, like Carrot Top? In a way. Certainly in a way.
Yes, with carrots.
Jason was just like, you know what we need? We need carrots. I think I need a wig for sure. I'm going to buy new shoes every couple of weeks just to keep them fresh. It was just way too much. His understudies would be sweating and sitting on a pile of trash. Yeah.
The trampoline scene, I bought like a dollar store garbage can and then a bunch of Bristol board and stuff, and I made it look like it was one of those hobo fires. So like when I popped up, it was like, oh my god, he's gone and he's on a track.
Okay.
And it took me a whole day to build that.
I remember coming in and like you come in early and like Jason's got the sawhorses out. He's got the pencil behind his neck, sawing stuff.
It was too much. Simply too much.
Too much.
I can't.
Too much. So good.
I can't. I wanted to ask, because we're known to. Did we want to play a little Ding That's My Stop? Do you have stuff? I feel like with how dumb you look, it almost makes sense that you'd have a bunch of stories.
Everybody get in on the shuttle. We're going to an offsite today.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is there a bus?
Yeah.
Yep. But the bus is a boat.
Oh my God, Jason, I'm already over this.
Are we being stupid enough yet?
I honestly think you could get dumber.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I just want you to push for today. I want you just to push yourself past the point, and we'll bring you back.
We're not even close into like mouth nipple time yet.
No,
you know,
we're not even mouth nipple
like
time.
bloody mouth nipples. It's like that's not for the 15 minutes. That's when we like take that sharp right turn.
Oh yeah.
But when I first started learning comedy, my teacher was like, if you start off with bloody nipple mouth, where are you gonna go?
That became the bloody nipple mouth rule.
Can I just give you one little tip? Next time you want to do like a real slippery swallow, can you just not be right near the mic? You're just like. And apologies to those of you who just listen. We love you. Thank you for listening.
I'm so sorry.
I will tell you that today's episode, you might just want to pop on just for context of whatever's happening. I'm coming so correct next week. You guys aren't even ready. I already know what I'm going to do. You're not even ready for it.
Wow.
I'm not even ready for my own.
Glug, 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 glug.
Help me forget.
I want one of those big ass glasses. You ever seen that picture with it's like, it looks like some old European photo and it's like the wine glasses the size of like 2 basketballs.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
You want a prop? Not surprised.
This is a bucket list thing.
I am not surprised.
It's a bucket list thing. For my next big birthday, I just want to like fill one of those up and I just drink it for the night.
Honestly, Haley just said Jason, the comedy masterclass. If Jason had a masterclass, it would be a full, it would just be a program of him telling you that he's a piece of shit and he doesn't even deserve the position. That's what his masterclass would be. And everyone would be like, when do we get taught?
And it would run like an hour long too.
An hour, yeah. And he'd be like, if you're doing it, let me pay you. Let me just pay you. You don't deserve to pay any money. Oh, he's frozen. I've lost both of them. Oh, what? Oh, it froze for me on my end.
What's that?
I said you guys froze you froze.
Are we both frozen still?
No, I think you're back. The chat, let us know. Elizabeth just
here's
said,
a bit of a cheat with Ding That's My Stop. One of these stories, you've heard the headline before because we flew by and Ding That's My Stop, but I put it back up because I was like, maybe you want to talk about this at some point.
Well, before we get in, Elizabeth just joined the chat and she goes, I've just tuned in and I'm way lost. Well, buckle up.
10-second catch up. 10-second catch up. Mouse sweaters. Chicken milk.
Props to Ross.
Short skirt, long jacket.
Bubba built it.
Bubbies.
Bubby built it.
White ladies.
We're in the boardroom of stupid. So we're just trying to figure out how we're going to catch up this quarter.
That's the title of the podcast, Boardroom of Stupid. All right, let's play Ding That's My Stop.
Okay, great. Look at this stop. First stop, 100-year-old Russian.
Wait. We tell you what stop it is. We're still on the bus. We're still cruising.
The bus driver doesn't decide are we being kicked off? Are we being kicked off?
Why are we getting
I'm
kicked
just reading
off?
the headline. I'm just letting you know what stop's coming, and then you tell me if it isn't. We've played this 100 times.
What are you going to do, cry, bus driver?
Ding, ding. Why doesn't anybody sit up at the front?
I've never forgot that bit you did where you were playing the bus driver trying to get a kid to come sit up near you. Or you're like, Jeremy, just you're gonna want to get up here. Come on, Jeremy.
Yeah, I removed my sense of smell just because I'm like, I know I'm a bus driver with kids. Part of the job. I knew it when I took it. Got to remove before they even hired me because I knew it is my dream job.
Jeremy, get up here. Listen, they don't like you back there, all right? Get up here. Anyways.
This is what you got to do. Start learning about driving a bus right now. You'll be ahead of the game.
It's a masterclass?
I hate this.
Why are you dealing me cards? It's masterclass. Look.
Jason, can I ask you, what are your 3 top tips for comedy before we play I Think That's My Stop? Just what, for people listening, what are the 3 top tips for comedy?
Always be in love, always have big eyes, and just deal some cards.
Always be in love. With who?
I mean, that's the sketches.
Night, the dance.
That's amazing. That's so all of Jason's sketches.
It's true. He is always in love.
None of that's true.
He's always
but
in
it is
love
sort
with
of
the
true.
night.
You know what? I was always in love with the night. It's funny because like when I was first going through this, like way back in whenever, but like some guy in my level E second city class, like way back in the day, his name, you know him, I think actually, Gord. Anyways, he goes, you know what? Whenever I'm in trouble and a scene in an hotel's going on, I just say I love you, and then everything seems to work out. And I was like, well, that's a load of crap. And then I started trying. I was like, kind of works.
Oh yeah, when
you stole Gord's soul.
No. He said he was like trying to tell me, he's like, if you ever get lost, just say it. It's not a good lesson to teach somebody about improv, but anyways.
Yeah, this isn't Gord's masterclass.
No. No, ew. I don't want to hear your mouth open when you drink it. Oh, Elizabeth said, what is happening with the sound? Am I alone? Let us know if the sound is weird and we can adjust.
Is it just me sipping and drinking?
Yeah,
it's the egg in Jason's throat.
Is it the egg in Jason's throat, or is it the sound? Because we can always adjust. So let us know if it's a bit strange.
I don't know how we missed this bit, but I want to know what it was. What was Haley referring to as worst jungle cruise ever?
I think it was you pretending to be a bus driver.
That's fucking great. This bus driver at Disney on a jungle cruise. Thank you, Haley.
Ew. Mine is cutting out here and there, and she thought her internet sucked. Oh, it might be all of us. I mean, it might be like my internet too, is what I'm saying. We might be in and out today. It just is what it is sometimes.
Some people say it's okay on their end.
That's okay.
Like, thumbs up.
Okay, good. Well, we can always.
So now I don't know how to do ding this is my stop because I just started reading a headline. And you said it's up to you guys. So like, how do I do ding that's my stop?
You read the headline and then we ding that's my
right.
stop. But you started by dinging your stop. So you were going to get off the bus and then we'd have no bus driver.
I was just trying to say the first stop is, and I started reading the headline. That's all.
Okay.
Anyways, here it is. 100-year-old Russian beats coronavirus.
Okay.
And the next stop is. I didn't write these stories.
He can't play this game anymore. This is the last time because he gets so upset.
I'm not upset. I'm moving on to the next one.
Upset.
I can't see you guys when I'm reading them because I'm reading the article. So when it's quiet for like 5 seconds, I go, okay, move on.
Was that the one you really wanted to talk about though?
Not at all.
Okay, let's get.
Fuck that guy, man. Like he made it. Who cares? He beat coronavirus. He's a Russian. They beat everything.
Okay,
Ivan
what's
Drago.
Okay.
He lost. No, Ivan Drago lost at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
But did he? Because he won a friend.
What? Can we do another story?
You guys didn't see that movie enough.
No, I saw that movie a lot because it filmed partly in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And my local church's chicken fed everybody.
Okay.
So,
well, first he did win. He actually killed Apollo Creed. Like that's a big win.
Yeah.
And then he lost to Rocky, but he won because he realized what life's about, and he made a friend in Rocky Balboa.
I refuse to talk about Rocky anymore.
New rule.
New
Classic
rule.
movie. Classic movies. Great. Here's another one. Ancient British archery event is canceled due to the virus.
First of all, the virus. That sound
The
that you just
virus.
made, I'm cutting into a sound. Just Jason going, keep it together. Don't let them see you sweat about the virus.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Okay. New Jersey cemetery employee trapped after grave collapses.
These are terrible stories. They're not even funny. You're about to be fired.
But here's the problem. I picked some of these stories for a reason. This is the one I love, and I know that it sounds terrible, but it's because we're just reading the headline that it sounds terrible because it's not that terrible.
Okay, so tell us the story.
Okay, thank God. Let's get off at this stop. This is about a guy who's actually a gravedigger, and the title's a bit misleading because they dug like a grave or whatever, and then stuff fell in on him. But so you're reading, you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Yeah.
And then I read, where is it? I'll show you the line.
I can't even find the part.
Because I want to read it because it's just perfect the way it said. Oh, so this gravedigger was working at Hillside Elementary in Lyndhurst when the sides of an 8-foot deep grave caved in.
He's telling it like you're telling it like a scary story.
It is like a scary story because look, man, the guy got buried. He was pinned. So this unidentified 59-year-old gravedigger was working at Hillside Cemetery in Lyndhurst when the sides of an 8-foot deep grave caved in, pinning him up to his knees in dirt.
Pinning him up to his knees?
Wait.
I was like, how did this make headlines? The guy was stuck there forever. I'm like, he was up to his knees. This is like a kid building a sandcastle and the waves came up. Like, this is not
So what happened to him?
a story to me. He was stuck. And then they did not utilize any shoring when digging the grave. So that's when this side happened because he dove in carelessly. His pleas for help were heard by coworkers who called a rescue crew to free him from the situation that has prompted nightmares for many throughout the U.S. That's the article.
Wait, people are having nightmares that
he
they
was
might
buried up to his knees. It's
What?
called. Well, they're talking about the irrational fear of being buried alive, which is taphophobia.
Wow, it's weird that you got that one on the first try, but cemetery really gave you really fought for that one.
Salamentary?
Well, it's because they spelled at just before that at the cemetery AR, and I was like a little thrown off. They've got a typo in their article.
Yeah, blame it on them for sure.
Totally. I'll blame them on all the words that I've ever messed up.
I for one am very happy that you shared that story with us. That was fantastic. He's buried up to his knees.
Yeah,
and they called a rescue crew.
I thought it was funny.
Was he injured?
No, not at all.
No, but people across the U.S. are having nightmares.
Yeah, he wasn't injured in the least. He was buried up to his knees. Probably could have just used his own hands to dig himself out. It's not even like he was, they say an old man, but he was 59. Like, it sounds like this guy could just go. And he digs graves for a living.
Maybe he just wanted a break from his
dig your
family.
feet out of the ground.
He was just there for days, and they were like, he just needed a break from his family. They were like, where were you? He's like, oh, I was buried. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I was up to my knees in it, Jeanette. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. It's always about you, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, my God.
Wait, how long were you buried up to your knees?
36 hours. Okay.
Seemed like forever. I wrote a diary about it while I was down there in the hole. You weren't in a hole. You were buried up to your knees. This is what I...
You know what, Jeanette? This is classic you. This is just classic you, Jeanette.
Why did you bring your diary with you?
It's always on me, Jeanette. You know that.
Fair enough.
Wow. I wish you
don't
and
care
Jeanette
about my life? I was buried up to my knees, Jeanette.
I've had it up to here.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
During the divorce, for some reason, the judge is on his side. He's like, yeah, I've been there. Terrifying.
Oh, he would. He would.
I was building a sandcastle when I was a kid and this wave came in. sand up to my knees.
Sure, it was at low tide.
It's at low tide, but the nightmare persists. I'm sure it's swept the nation.
It's tapophobia. Great.
Okay. Next story.
Really good.
That was a nice one.
The face of Sweden's virus response is immortalized in tattoo. And
People are tattooing the coronavirus like thing on their bodies.
I'm realizing, like, if we're doing Ding This Might Stop, it's like there's no context to these. So it starts to feel like the headlines don't really sell the story. And it's not a big story.
I don't want to put it on you, but the way that you are reading them.
Do they need to be more stupid? Because
Yeah.
profits are down this week.
I think to keep your job, I think you need to make it a bit more stupid.
Okay, great.
Let's see with the eyes this time. The eyes.
The all eyes.
Okay, great. Hold on. This
He keeps freezing.
just in. 2 pizzas and a spliff, please. Interpol warns of lockdown during drug deliveries. No, the eyes don't do anything.
They do.
That's great. I'm losing it.
Oh my God.
I didn't even listen to the headline.
2 pizzas and a spliff, please.
No, I think you need to push the eyes even more. Can you try it one more time?
2 pizzas and a spliff, please. Interpol warns of lockdown of drug deliveries. This just in. Breaking news. Coronavirus.
Okay, can you do it again now? But I want the context to be you were told you were allowed to promote your one-man show on air. And so you're trying to get to that, but then you have to do this news story. So you're right, you're about to tell everyone about your one-man show, but then you have to do breaking news.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Over to Jason for breaking news.
Actually, this week at the Liam Community Center down at, we have this community theater going.
Wait, are you doing your one-man show before the breaking news?
Yeah, I think he was gonna try and get it in there, and then the breaking news comes in. So Jason,
Fine. My producer just says we got some breaking news.
No. Breaking news. You put the emphasis the wrong.
Well,
It's not breaking news. It's breaking news.
breaking
Well,
news.
it's breaking. It's actually breaking the real news because I give a performance this weekend that is going to melt hearts, create tears of laughter, and touch toes. And when I say touch toes, you're gonna have chills through your body that'll reach your toes. Anyways, it's my one-man show called the Barbara of Somewhereville, and
You said the Barbara? The Barbara of Somewhereville?
Barbara.
it's a murder mystery.
Somewhere.
It's a murder mystery, and I play all the characters, and you have to guess which one of me murdered myself. And you know what the ending is? Because I'll give it away. Because why are we doing this anymore? What killed us all was fear.
No.
I'd love to see 5 seconds of the Barbara of Somewhereville.
I would love to see.
I want to see Barbara. I want to see Barbara and another character for like 5 seconds.
Okay, great.
Please. Okay, here. I'll put you in a wide. It'll just be Jason now. Hold on. Just give me 1 second.
Now,
Hold on. Let me just get just Jason here. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my God. Okay. Ready? Hold on. Oh, Jason, this is here we go. Really, the Barbara of Somewhere. Okay, okay. Yeah. Baker, what?
now a quick snippet from the Barbara of Somewhereville.
David, what are you doing on this yacht? You were supposed to be home in Malta. Ugh. It wasn't me. As a matter of fact, you were all scared. And you know what you were scared of? Don't even say it, Barbara. Don't even say it or think it.
Which one is Barbara?
Where's Barbara?
You guys messed up the performance. Listen, I'm in the middle of this. What do you mean? Barbara. Barbara, stand. Stand and live your life. All right, this is it. This is as tall as I'll ever be. In your mind, Barbara.
How is this a murder mystery?
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Okay, and thank you so much.
And in the end, fear killed them all. The boat sank. My original title was Titanic Fears.
The Barbara of Somewhereville.
I like the new title better.
Barbara of Somewhereville. It's a musical.
I'm trying to put my scarf back on, but it's soaked with tears.
Anyways, if you want to take my improv class,
Jan asked a great question, which is, wait, were they on a boat?
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, they were for sure on a boat.
Yeah.
Barbara, what was it? I have to write that down. I'm gonna forget.
The Barbara of Somewhereville.
Well, there we go. Oh my God. Amanda just someone walked in and was just like, oh yeah. Jenny Cirillo goes, I left the room for 2 minutes. What is happening? Oh my God. Oh my God.
If you want to know, you can pay a quick $5. Come down to the Liam Community Center in Main Street, and you can check me out this Friday. What breaking news? This was breaking news.
And now to sports. With Jason.
The UFC decided to go ahead and have 2 events this week, and they've broke. You know, what am I doing here?
I feel like
My talents are being thrown away. I'm an actor. I'm an actor that took broadcast journalism by accident.
you drink egg milk before you got on the air.
It was pasteurized.
Ew. Oh my God. Well, I really think that at some point, maybe we need to do a full rendition of the Barbara of Somewhereville. I would really love to.
Somewhereville.
I would love to in some way help you bring the Barbara of Somewhereville to the masses.
Well, it's great because it's actually not a one-man show. Stacey's in it because Stacey's always Barbara. Hands down, always Barbara.
Excuse me, I'm not a woman on a mic going, this is the tallest I'll ever be.
You know what? Maybe that's not the only Barbara in the show. And you would know that if you would have came and saw it. But thanks guys. Nobody came and saw my show. You don't think I noticed? None of you were there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what we can do.
Are you still offering Stacey the part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still a one-man show, but Stacey's in it too?
I think Baker needs to be in it because he's got to man the insane ship that is the Barbara of Somewhereville. Yeah.
Captain.
Ew. What?
He's the captain. Why is that a big ew?
Oh, I thought you were milking. I thought you were like...
Yeah, captain.
Oh my God, I can't. That just made me misperforming a whole lot. And so truly and utterly, that was a gift. And I really hope that your son can stay out of his bedroom and maybe hang out in the dining room so you can perform the Barbara of Somewhereville for all of us. Oh, also Theo's in the chat and he wants to ask a question.
Speaking of sons,
what's your question? Maybe he has a critique on your performance.
I hope so.
Yeah. Alistair Forbes is in the chat.
He's here?
Fuck you, Alistair. You coming?
I wish Jason's chin beard was back. Wow. Did you know that I exist? That's a huge question coming from Theo.
Whoa.
Wow.
I think that's not for me.
Oh, it's for us. Did we know that you exist? I don't think we ever stop thinking or appreciating that you do. That would be my answer.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We know. What's that?
And now the weather.
Hey, you guys. So here's the deal about the weather. So, honestly, I can't control it, but, it's going to happen, and we're all going to be okay.
This just in, more breaking news from Jason.
Theo did just ask, are you sure?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is getting very deep.
Do you see what I have to deal with here?
He's very
How
smart.
do you answer these things?
You can't
I
fight
feel
with him.
He's going to be like a debate artist
Oh,
or
yeah.
something because like just throw existential questions at somebody in the middle of it and be like, what? Great.
Yeah. He's messing with my mind.
I feel like Alistair Forbes has joined the chat to troll, and like I can't and shan't allow. He just wants to know when you're going to use that fireplace, Rob. You having that fireplace on would be nuts. It would be too warm. You couldn't do it.
Oh.
But how cool would that look with that chair?
I'm already so sweaty, but it would look so cool.
Hey, man, I had to suffer through sweater mouth, so you can definitely put a fire.
Wait, were you officially diagnosed with sweater mouth?
Yeah, when did you get diagnosed with sweater mouth?
Yesterday, I was driving around and somebody yelled at the window, sweater mouth. And I was like, oh my God, I got it.
Oh my God, that doctor just yelled at me.
So you're probably thinking it's
His
crazy
license
that
plate did say Dr. Dude. So I'm like, he's a doctor.
that was me.
Was it a Harley Davidson?
Yeah. It was a Harley Davidson car, which I was like, I've never seen that before.
It just looks like a
Coolest
little
car ever.
Yeah, it's a little Fiat with flames on it.
Mahalo.
I can't. Do you have any more dumb stories? We have time for maybe one more.
Well, which one of these? I don't have more headlines. So like we could dive into one of these if you want to.
What do you mean?
Like we've read headlines. If you want to like
I see.
want to know about it, like for example, apparently it is a big thing in Sweden right now that people are tattooing the face of Gustav Lloyd Agerblad on his face, and he's just the guy that gets up and calms everybody.
So you hit that name no problem, but you really got bunged up on Cemetery. You're killing it today.
Celemary.
Here's the thing. It's a Swedish name, and I probably said it completely wrong, but I said it with confidence, so you all believed me. Is what happened.
This feels like this should be part of the master class.
I know, when you learn confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a dumb story.
Okay, great.
So Megan sent this in our DMs at the Regulars podcast, and I encourage you to send dumb stories this way because, as you can see, we need your help. Star Wars Day promotion goes awry after LPS arrests employee in stormtrooper costume.
That was Charlie for sure.
May the 4th is wildly known among fans of the sci-fi series as Star Wars Day, and thus a local business themed around the franchise wanted to put on a promotion to celebrate it. Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina owner. That's what it,
With confidence, Stacey, with confidence.
Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina owner Bradley Wayland, I mean, shorten that down, told LNN that it very quickly went off the rails and put one of his employees in serious danger. We had music playing in the parking lot. We had one of our staff dressed up as a stormtrooper, kind of waving to people, walking up and down the road. We had people stopping by and getting pictures with the stormtrooper. We put a couple of promotions on in the restaurant to entice people to come. I don't really know what happened.
Is this at the canteen, like the, what's it called? Villainy, like Scum and Villainy?
What?
There's that bar.
Oh, they thought the stormtrooper gun was a real gun. they took the stormtrooper down. It's a costume. Yeah.
There's like so many.
He's got a stormtrooper costume on. He's going to school. Just, I don't know. We lost the plastic gun. Just give him one of your real guns, Daryl. Let him go.
Just do it. You know, I can't relate to this in any capacity except in the way that I remember the saddest thing I ever did was on Boxing Day going to the mall, and I thought it was really cool to just wear like a white t-shirt and jeans, and in every store I went in, everyone thought I worked there, and I was mortified, and all my friends made fun of me, and I still think about it to this day, just how mortified. They're like, do you work here? Like everyone's like, hi, can I get these in another? I was like, I don't work here.
I do want to do that though. I want to wear a white t-shirt and white jeans and walk into a Sephora and just look around and have somebody ask me a question.
With those glasses?
Maple is your color. Cool.
So Jameson's in the chat helping clarify this story for me. He goes, I saw the story and the poor gal in the stormtrooper outfit couldn't get to the ground because it won't bend at the knees. The stormtrooper costume won't bend.
Oh no.
Oh no. That poor girl.
Back on the knees, guys. It's all about the knees today. I think we can't miss this either.
Were you trying to say I'd be remiss, but then you got nervous to say the word remiss, and so you backed off?
That is
Absolutely.
That's a complete retelling of 36 seconds ago. That's a perfect retelling of 36 seconds ago.
Perfect.
No,
Next time on the Barbara of Somewhereville.
Here's the
it
thing,
was his
though.
confidence that died.
Before you move on, Jason, I just want to
It's not a move on. It's a step back.
but I just thought your confidence, I don't know if you just haven't performed in a long time, but you were ready to do that one woman show. You were like, stand up, Barbara. I've never seen you perform like that ever. Have you, Rob?
No, the passion in there was incredible. When you went back for this guy and you're like, you there. The eyes. Oh my God.
It's my one-man show. It brings out the best in me.
How wide do you think you can? I want you just to say something, and I want you to, at one point, open your eyes more than you think.
I hate this game.
I love it, actually.
Can I get some green olives on that pizza?
Wow. He's still going.
That's all I got.
I thought he froze for a second. I was like, that's perfect. We couldn't ask for anything more.
He died in that instant.
Ooh. Okay. What's your step back?
We missed Theo burned his father pretty well, and we didn't get at it. But
What did he say?
He said that he doesn't eat. We were talking about the fireplace, and he's like, he doesn't even use it in December. So,
But then he won't. He said, LOL. I hope he was laughing out loud. We don't like fakers on this podcast. I hope he was. Okay, what do you have to go back?
We'll talk in a couple minutes.
Alistair wrote, huge burn. You hear that, Rob? You don't even use it in December. So Alistair's in full form.
Alistair, I'd like you to write down the square footage of your condo, please, just so everyone knows the context in which you're burning. Okay, so Jason, do you have a step back before we conclude today's
That was my
pod?
step back to go back and be like, we missed this in the chat.
Oh.
Like,
I see. Well, everyone, we're kind of coming to the end. I mean, I really feel like I need to lay down after today's episode. My eyes feel like they feel puffy as all hell.
Drink.
You didn't finish your egg milk?
No.
How long do you think you can keep that shirt on, that whole outfit on, until your wife just forces you to take it off?
You mean because it's so sexy and she's like, get that off?
I don't ever want you to talk like that on this podcast ever again.
You know what? I'm into it.
Confidence.
Well, guys, I need to know.
You know how we talked about bits of approaching someone in the kitchen or something and playing music? This is the problem. I would walk in like this and be like, hey. And then
Rob, we were talking yesterday about there's this big thing on TikTok happening where women will there's two things. Women will make this noise in front of their partner and film them. So they don't know they're being filmed, but they just go and then they film their partner's reaction. So one of the famous ones is one guy going, "Are you hungry?" Just so sensitively. And then one was like, "Jesus Christ." That was another one. And so Jason and I were talking about what sort of reaction we would get. But the other one is women are coming out naked while their partners are either playing deep into video games, like headset mic stuff, or on a business call, just to see their reaction. And so some partners are like, I gotta go. They're like, okay. And then some are just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, and we were saying, Jason and I were like, we just can't risk it. The response, we couldn't simply.
I would love to see one with Jason, though, just go up to Jenny and going,
oh, you need to film.
I want to see that one.
You got to film that just to see what she says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you in a mood again? Are you in a mood again?
No, I'm trying to think of what the reaction would be. And then I'm like, is this going to...
I think no matter what her reaction would be, all of a sudden you would pop back and go, "What about you, Barbara?" I'm the tallest I'll ever be. The tallest I'll ever be.
I'm just two eyes in a picture frame.
You're not even in frame right now.
Oh, I'm watching our Zoom. In my Zoom, you can see everything. You see this?
No, we can't see that. I've got a different shot going on. Okay, so a couple things. We need a movie. I would love to watch like Speed. I would love to just get in there.
Oh, okay, great. I thought we were bailing the movie, but like, let's do it.
Some people have asked, but listen, like sometimes we forget because we're dealing with the Barbara of Somewhereville, you know? And so sometimes we go off track, but I don't know. I don't know what movie. What are people feeling in the chat? Let us know.
Speed is fantastic.
You know what I will do? This is what I will do. I'll start a subgroup on our Facebook page. You can follow us on the Regulars podcast, and we'll do a movie club too. So if people want to like start moderating that and picking the movie, then people can dip in and out. Theo says Star Wars.
Theo says Star Wars.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the Tashi station for some power converters.
Which one? Which one are we watching?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, anyways, we'll figure that out. And Rob, I would be remiss
Good one.
to not give you a little promo city. So if you haven't followed Rob yet, what are you doing? Get on it. I have your Twitter right now and your Instagram with just you and your beautiful home being showcased. Is there anywhere else people can find you?
I feel like those are the really important ones. Yeah.
It's the best. I truly look forward to Fridays every week. I know Jason does too. He won't stop talking about it. I know when he just sees me on a Monday, it's not as bright. He's just not as bright. Jason, are you texting somebody right now?
I'm texting on my keyboard.
Hello?
Hello? Sorry? What? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Bakes, are we still doing the podcast?
Okay, you guys.
We're still live on the air, man.
You guys wait till I come so correct next Friday. Like you're not even ready.
I'm already so excited. I already cannot wait.
I promise no lag. I promise full spectacle.
Theo wants 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, killing it.
It's the best.
It's the best.
I want to say Leslie says she's just tuning in, and this visual is incredible. Honestly, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right, everyone. So here's the deal. Thank you so much for following us all week, being in the chat. We truly can't thank you enough. It is like the brightest of our day. As you can see, Jason wrote a novel while not participating in the actual show. If you're listening to this, you might just also want to watch it. So you can watch it at youtube.com/theregulars, and you can follow us at The Regulars Podcast on Instagram. And everyone have the best weekend. Wash your hands. Anything else from these two clowns beside me?
Oh, I love you guys so much.
Love you too so much. And we will see you all next week.
Stupid profits did go up during this episode, but next week we need to work better.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Please give Barbara
Part 2 of the Barbara of Somewhereville next week too.
Yeah, please give Barbara our regards.
R2D2 of the summer. Yes, R2 of the Somerville.
Shayla said it's a long weekend, and it honestly feels just like the longest Friday. No, we're still going to be there on Monday for week 10. Wild.
But just for my own mind, it's not the long weekend, is it? That's the next weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Jason, I can't unpack. I don't want to unpack logistics at the tail end of this podcast. Oh, jeez.
You know how long that will take? Jason, what are you doing?
Oh my God, his full nipple. We got there right at the end. I can't with this.
Bloody nipples.
Okay, stop. Okay, goodbye, everyone.